Imagine having the vision of a billionaire, but the daily energy of a sloth living on a very quiet cloud. You are currently trapped in a mental prison where your grandest dreams are held hostage by your own heavy blankets. It is the most painful contradiction to possess a hunger for greatness while being physically unable to move your feet. You spend your nights building digital empires in your head, while your reality remains stuck in a loop of nothingness. This is the psychological warfare of the ambitious procrastinator who wants everything but settles for the comfort of the couch. Most people think you are just lazy, but they do not see the exhausting fire burning deep inside your soul. You are a high-performance engine that is currently drowning in a sea of thick oil and total lack of direction. Every single morning you wake up with a plan to change the world, but by noon you are scrolling through shadows. The guilt of knowing what you are truly capable of is slowly eating you alive while you sit perfectly still. You are addicted to the idea of success, but you are absolutely terrified of the mundane work required to reach it. Science says your brain releases dopamine just by thinking about your future goals, making you feel like you already won. This mental trick is why you feel satisfied after planning your life, but never actually take the very first step. You are stuck in a cycle of false achievement where your imagination provides the reward without any of the effort. Your standards are incredibly high, which makes the reality of being a beginner feel like a personal insult to your ego. Because you want to be the best, you refuse to start at the bottom where everyone else is forced to begin. This perfectionism is actually a clever disguise for the fear of failing in front of a world that expects your greatness. You tell yourself that you are waiting for the perfect moment, but that moment is a ghost that never arrives. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is widening every single second you spend in bed. Your mind is a Ferrari trapped in a traffic jam of your own making, caused by a total lack of discipline. You possess the rare ability to see the finish line, but you lack the basic stamina to run the first mile. It feels like you are carrying the weight of a kingdom on shoulders that have never even lifted a single brick. You are a visionary who is blinded by the bright light of your own potential while stumbling in a dark room. Every successful person you see online feels like a personal reminder of the time you are currently wasting on your phone. You analyze every detail of the process until the process itself becomes too heavy to even consider starting at all. This is not just laziness, it is a complex psychological defense mechanism designed to protect your ego from potential failure. Comparing your current life to your mental vision is like comparing a flickering candle to the heat of the sun. You are like a lion born in a cage who dreams of the hunt but has forgotten how to actually run. Having a massive ambition without any work ethic is like having a powerful rocket ship without absolutely no fuel inside. You are a master architect who has designed 1,000 skyscrapers but has never actually laid a single foundation stone. It is like being a thirsty man standing in front of an ocean but refusing to cup your hands for water. Your potential is a goldmine buried under a mountain of excuses that you have built over many years of waiting. You are a genius who is currently being outpaced by people with half your talent but twice your daily grit. Watching others achieve your dreams is the poison you drink every day while you wait for inspiration to strike you. You are a king without a kingdom, a general without an army, and a creator who refuses to create anything today. The tragedy of your life is not a lack of opportunity, but the abundance of talent that you refuse to use.
You are a prisoner of your own comfort zone, where the walls are made of soft pillows and broken promises. Your brain is constantly running a marathon at midnight, while your body is paralyzed by the weight of the duvet. The most exhausting thing in the world is the mental effort of avoiding the tasks you know you must complete. You are waiting for a lightning bolt of motivation to strike, but you are living in a desert of inaction. Every time you see a peer succeed, a small part of your soul withers because you know you could do better. You have the map to a hidden treasure, but you are too busy complaining about the quality of the paper. This is the curse of the gifted procrastinator, who believes that their natural talent will eventually save their dying dreams. You treat your life like a rehearsal for a show that is never going to actually have an opening night. The world does not care about your secret plans or your hidden potential if you never bring them into reality. You are a high-speed train sitting on tracks that have been rusted shut by years of total and complete neglect. Your ambition is a burning sun, but your discipline is a single drop of water trying to cool the entire planet. You have become an expert at the art of looking busy, while your actual progress remains at a total standstill. The distance between your current reality and your ultimate fantasy is exactly the size of the work you are avoiding. You are a master of the theoretical world, but a complete and total amateur in the world of practical execution. Your mind is a library of unwritten books and a gallery of unpainted masterpieces that will die with your body. Being an ambitious sluggard is like being a starving man who is too tired to reach for the feast provided. You are a giant who has fallen asleep in the middle of a war, and you are dreaming of the victory. Your life is a series of grand opening ceremonies for projects that never even make it to the second week. You are addicted to the rush of the start, but you are allergic to the grind of the middle phase. This psychological trap makes you feel superior to the workers, even though they are the ones actually building the world. You look down on the average person, while you are currently achieving far less than the people you are judging. Your ego is a balloon that is being inflated by your dreams, but popped by the needle of your daily habits. You are a navigator who knows the stars perfectly, but you refuse to even untie a boat from the dock. The most dangerous lie you tell yourself is that you will start tomorrow, because tomorrow is a place that never exists. You are an eagle that has decided to live like a chicken because the sky feels too vast and too intimidating. Your potential is a loaded gun that you are using as a paperweight, while the target moves further and further away. It is like having a winning lottery ticket in your pocket, but being too lazy to walk to the store. You are a gardener who dreams of a forest, but refuses to get your hands dirty in the actual mud. The silence of your untapped potential is louder than any scream, and it is drowning out your very own future. You are a chef with a 5-star menu, but your kitchen is empty, and your stove has never been lit. This internal war is turning your mind into a battlefield, where your dreams are being slaughtered by your own comfort. You are a pilot who is afraid of heights, and a sailor who is terrified of the deep blue ocean. Your ambition is a Ferrari engine being placed inside the body of a rusty old bicycle that cannot move anymore. You are waiting for the universe to hand you a crown that you have done absolutely nothing to actually deserve. The tragedy of your life is that you are a lion who has chosen to starve in a land of plenty. You are currently a ghost haunting the funeral of your own potential while the rest of the world moves quickly forward. Your grand visions are nothing more than beautiful hallucinations designed to distract you from the painful reality of your current stagnation. You judge the success of others as luck because admitting their hard work would mean admitting your own total personal failure. The psychological weight of your unused talent is turning into a poison that makes every single moment of rest feel like torture. You are a warrior who spends all his time sharpening a sword that will never once taste the heat of real battle. Your life is a collection of expensive tools and high-quality notebooks that remain completely empty and covered in thick dust. You have built a pedestal for yourself in your mind, but the floor beneath you is rotting away from pure neglect. Every time you say you are waiting for inspiration, you are actually just giving your fear permission to keep you small. You are a billionaire in your dreams, but a beggar in your habits, and the gap is becoming a massive canyon. The most terrifying realization is that the people you look down on are actually the ones who will eventually replace you. You are a master of the starting line, but you have never even seen what the finish line looks like in reality. Your ambition is a heavy anchor that is dragging you down to the bottom of the ocean instead of a sail. You are trading your future kingdom for the cheap and temporary satisfaction of another hour of mindless scrolling on your phone. The world will not remember the greatness you felt inside if you never have the courage to put it on display. You are a lighthouse that has forgotten how to shine its light, and now you are just a tall stone shadow. Stop calling yourself a dreamer when you are actually just a sleeper who is afraid of the cold morning air outside. Your potential is a debt that you are refusing to pay, and the interest is slowly consuming your entire sense of self. It is better to be a failed worker than a successful dreamer who never actually stepped onto the field of play. You are a masterpiece that is currently being used as a doormat because you refuse to hang yourself on the wall. The clock is a silent killer that is slowly murdering your dreams while you wait for the perfect weather to begin. You are a god in your imagination, but a slave to your own comfort, and the slave is winning the war. Real ambition is not a feeling of desire, but a relentless drive to do the things you absolutely hate to do. You are currently a spectator at your own life, watching the version of yourself you could have been win the game. The pain of discipline is a feather compared to the crushing weight of regret that will eventually land on your chest. You must kill the version of yourself that loves the comfort of the bed to give birth to the king inside. Your talent is a spark that will go out forever if you do not provide the wood of hard daily work. Stop being a prisoner of your own brilliance and start being a servant to your own process and daily routine. The world is waiting for your contribution, but it will move on without you if you stay in the shadows. Your legacy is being written right now by your actions, and currently the pages are mostly blank and very disappointing. Wake up and realize that a lazy person with big dreams is just a tragic story waiting for a sad ending.